Hello, my friends. I meant to do this reading as a short, but it was not cooperating, so here we are. Seven of Wands. This was a time for you to be strong and stand up for yourself, perhaps stand up for others, but definitely stand up for what you believe in. And it's followed by the Four of Swords, a time of rest and recuperation. Makes sense so far. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone, again, gender does not apply in tarot, doesn't matter what the name is, doesn't matter what the person on the card looks like. So this is a person who is very well grounded and gets a lot of comfort, a lot of, what is the word I want to use? Well, this is someone who really benefits from time in nature. They feel very connected to it, very comfortable in it. That is where they go to rest and reflect and recover. But this person is very disappointed with this King of Wands and this King of Swords. Kings in the upright should be responsible, responsible for themselves and responsible for others. They should be protecting and providing structure, providing consistency, a sense of safety and security to others. And they should be shining examples for others. But these kings are in reverse. So the King of Wands, this is someone who is unreliable. They are impatient, short-tempered, and they really just want to go and do something else, be somewhere else. Zero interest in sticking around and fulfilling their responsibilities. Then we have the King of Swords. Swords should be about clarity and integrity. So this is someone who lacks clarity. Their thinking is muddled at best. They don't really care about what's right. These two just mainly care about meeting their own needs. So this queen is justifiably disappointed. And that's what the Five of Cups is saying. Very disappointed, even heartbroken because of these two characters. Now, the other cards that came out, the Moon and the Emperor, and finally the Three of Swords. So, the Moon and the Emperor. The Moon is the unknown, a need to dive into the darkness of your own self, your own shadow. And I believe this person needs to become their own emperor and provide their own structure, stability, reliability, responsibility. And yes, it is painful to have to let go of what they hoped for from these two other people, probably two other people. The disappointment is very severe. And there has to be a letting go and moving on from what could have been, perhaps what should have been, but definitely is not. Let's see, any other messages in this? Well, the Field Tarot is catching my eye, so we shall go with that. It's not the end. For those of you who don't know, I don't take cards that are face down. If they don't land face up, they don't count. So far. The only card that's come out is the Nine of Discs in reverse. Somebody needs to spend some time working alone, doing self-cultivation, not working on others. Fortune. Success. Temperance. Okay. A need for balance. This is the Six of Wands, a desire for success, but it looks like it's going to take some time, and there's definitely a need to get some balance. It can be work-life balance, but I'm getting more material and spiritual balance and a balanced way of life. So taking the time you need to develop this healthy lifestyle, this lifestyle that nurtures you and doesn't just take from you, which I believe is what you have been experiencing. Let's see. Oh yes, I wanted to get... So normally I start my longer readings with a card about what the focus of the reading is. This we're doing a little backwards, but in any case, let's find out what is the focus of your... What should your focus be on right now, I guess. Message in a bottle. All right. Message in a bottle, number 15, if that has any meaning for you. Oh, I opened right up to it. All right. Communication, a sign. A Cledon? Cledon? I don't know. It's a... I don't even know what language that is. The ancient name for a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. So I think you can expect some synchronicities or something like that. Some sort of sign just popping up and pointing your way forward, but you have to be willing to listen to it, to hear it, or to see it, and to accept its message and act on it. The Oracle's message. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, or a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today your message is this. Spirit hears you, and the reply is favorable. So, I would add to that if you are asking for guidance, you can specify, or I'm not sure specify is the right word, you can request that the signs be something you can understand. But you also have to be open-minded and willing to receive them. So, I once was asking for messages that were clear. I really asked. I was not confident at all that a message was really meant for me, unless I got it repeated to me more than once. I'm not sure why I felt like that was the case. Maybe because people are so obsessed with repeating numbers. And this was a number. So I ran across the number a couple of times, and I thought, oh, maybe this is a message for me. And then a coworker stood behind me and shouted the number in my ear. So I took that as a sign that, yes, this was the message, but also the message was that I should be listening without the universe or the divine having to be obnoxious about it. So that's my advice to you on that. To be receptive to the signs and synchronicities of the universe without them having to hit you over the head with it. One final card. This came out earlier, but I'm not sure it really adds that much to the message. And that is progress, movement, rapid movement. But I believe, like this success that you are hoping for, this change, right here you've got the Wheel of Fortune on its side. Not good, not bad. Perhaps that's where you're at. Things are happening that aren't going, I really feel like you're just not going anywhere. And until you are ready to deal with this temperance situation, it could be that these two people have been bad influences on you. I don't know. In any case, you have to do your inner work. Your 9 of Pentacles. You have to turn it upright. Do your self-work. Look inside. You like to spend time alone, spend time in nature. That's excellent. But you need to start accepting insight from yourself or from the divine, however you look at it. Again, I would expect it to come in unexpected ways that will feel probably mysterious. I think the moon is a powerful force in your life right now. So, perhaps hidden secrets will be coming to light for you if you take the time. And get away from these influences that are distracting you. I wish you the best of luck.